A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, November 24th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Weeks after Election Day and following the tabulation of all absentee and affidavit ballots, the race for supervisor in the town of Wallkill is tied between incumbent Republican George Serrano and Democrat Neil Meyer. Meyer's a member of the town board. As of Wednesday, each candidate had exactly 1,910 votes. The law requires a hand recount of all the votes in elections with a margin being less than 0.5%, and next week the Board of Elections will begin its manual review process. A 65-year-old West Nyack man pled guilty in Rockland County Court to manslaughter in the stabbing death of a Greenwood Lake man. When sentenced in January, Joseph Janulowitz faces 15 years in state prison and 5 years of post-release supervision. On June 10, 2022, Brian Romney was reported missing when the Orange County man failed to show up at a relative's home in Rockland 2 days earlier. Police investigated and found Romney's vehicle on June 15th in West Nyack. That resulted in a warrant search of Janulowitz's residence, where Romney's body was discovered wrapped in a tarp. On June 16th, he had suffered over a dozen stab wounds, and the medical examiner ruled his death a homicide. When you think of Thanksgiving, you may think of a large family sitting around the dinner table enjoying a sumptuous turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Not everyone is that fortunate, so the Sullivan County Federation of the Homeless and Sullivan County United Way joined forces to provide everything for a traditional meal, says Kathy Kreider of the Federation for the Homeless.
You think inherently it's Thanksgiving, you think turkey. Everybody has a turkey, but not everybody has a turkey or can afford one or can spend enough in the store to win one or whatever. So they're really happy to come in and be able to get one like this.
Julian Dawson of the United Way said over 100 people have been able to get baskets filled with Thanksgiving goodies and turkey. Officers from the Kingston City Police Department helped spread the love on Cedar Street yesterday. Residents, as many as 1,500, were fed a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and for those who needed it, they also had a clothing giveaway. With nighttime temperatures dipping to at or below freezing, a warm winter coat is just what the doctor ordered. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
An afternoon fire on Gifford Avenue was blocked from becoming a tragedy by the Poughkeepsie Fire Department on Thanksgiving. City 911 had received several reports of a fire at a house around 1:30 in the afternoon. With some of the fire departments wrapping up a previous call for service, the remaining crews responded along with city police. A police sergeant first at the scene reported heavy smoke coming out of the house. He also indicated that all the occupants were accounted for. The previously deployed fire crews finished their original assignment and joined their co-workers at the scene to put out the fire. The Esopus and Glasgow fire departments will now be able to purchase new rescue equipment as Senator Michelle Hinchey secured a total of $125,000 in state funds to be shared by the two departments. The Esopus department had put its $50,000 grant toward a utility terrain vehicle to help members fight fires and conduct rescues in areas inaccessible to fire trucks. The Glasgow department has put its $75,000 grant toward new turnout gear to equip 10 firefighters with personal protective equipment, as well as portable radios and pagers to help coordinate emergency response operations. Retired Ellenville Police Chief George Shealy has died. He was the husband of Mary Shealy, a former Ulster County legislator and former Ellenville village manager. Chief Shealy began his career with the Ellenville Department in May 1961, worked up through the ranks until he He was chief and retired in March of 1992. Ellenville police assisted Pennsylvania State Police in locating a wanted fugitive who was believed to be in the village. Ellenville police conducted a traffic stop on Siegel Drive around 5 p.m. on November 9th, and the suspect, identified as 27-year-old Michael Rivera of Ellenville, was taken into custody as a fugitive from justice. He was remanded to the Ulster County Jail pending extradition to Pennsylvania. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.